Hello, everybody, and welcome to Ride 3. Thank you for joining me. I am Aleshin, and we are doing the countdown to Ride 4, which will be coming out October 8th. Early October is that time when this will be coming out. That's only a few months away, so I thought we'd kick it off with a little bit of Ride 3 career mode. As you can see, this is actually my first time officially logging into this game for this series. I did do a couple races on my own time before just to kind of get used to the controls and get used to what kind of perspective I like to drive in, things like that. But we are here now in a Ducati Panigale V4. We got to get set up for this. I am definitely a guy here. Let's set our name over to Aleshin. And how do I do this? Here we go. We'll do Aleshin YouTube. I am from, not the Isle of Man or Slovakia. I am from, where is it? United States, USA. Awesome. And race presets. Let's just, definitely a rookie standard. I'm going to go rookie, guys. A little new to this game. Really trying to figure things out. I will learn as we go. Definitely hope for some improvement. Something I really like about this game is these info screens. They are pretty fantastic. They offer a lot of really good little information that I've always wanted to know, actually. But let's focus on the race. We are going to WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca. Oh man, and a pretty insane bike. Let's go to the race options really quick to check things out. Okay, I believe I was doing standard before, so I'm going to crank this up to where I was before. I was running at 55. I was running with, I don't believe any off-track aid. Definitely normal physics here. No auto brakes. Joint brakes, because I don't know how to use that rear brake yet. Anti-wheelie is going to be high for this bike. This bike has so much torque. I'm not going to be working with that today. This feels good. You know what? Yeah, this feels pretty good. Let's just go in and give it a shot. Lots to learn with this game. So yeah, let's hop on this beautiful bike with a bunch of different racers. Okay, let's just hop straight in. Why don't we? Try to get a little bit better of a launch next time. That didn't go so hot, I wouldn't say. But oh man, listen to that V4 just scream over the crest. And let's get on those brakes hard. We got to turn in really early in this game to get these bikes to rotate. I'm pretty sure that's probably pretty accurate for real life. I have not yet done my own track day on my Triumph Daytona 675R, but hopefully soon we will be out to do that. I am dying to get the bike on track. Let's pass these guys on the outside, hold the outside, run the curb just a little bit, and we are currently cruising in 8th. Much better than I expected, much better than I did. Oh, just take that guy out there. Much better than I definitely did on my first time around with this Panigale. Holy cow, this corner always gets me just a little bit, overextending the curb just slightly here, and gotta get back on track. This thing is a little tricky to control. I'll be honest about that. Getting in a little tangled with everybody else leading up to the corkscrew, just jumping off of there just a little bit. Oh my goodness, I gotta really work on keeping this monster of a bike on track. Oh man. Slow it down a little bit, turn in nice and early. That's really the secret to this game. Probably the secret to bikes. I mean, compared to how I ride in the mountains, that sounds pretty accurate. But man, that's going to finish our first lap of 3 at Laguna Seca on a bike with like 200 horsepower, 215 I think or so. Way too much to give a brand new rider in this game, I believe. That's what I would say. Just getting into the back of him, kind of using his brakes. Man, I feel a little rough for that. Somehow getting up to second. Wow. I should not have been allowed to do that. I should be getting a black flag right about now. But if they're not going to do it, I'm not going to do it. So let's keep cruising through up to second place. Let's set our sights for the leader. Using the curb there. Man, that guy gets knee down, elbow down. He just tucked it right underneath. Okay, I think we're side by side with somebody else at this point, and we need to turn in a little earlier for that corner, I would say. It's amazing how much of a difference 5 feet can make for your braking points and your turn-in points in this game. Okay, up the hill now. Trying to just keep some composure, keeping it on the track this time, getting on the brakes a little early, and hold the outside up to the corkscrew. A little, just trying to run next to him on that Yamaha. Oh. Got a little caught, and holy cow, we got some serious air on that curb. This game is no joke. Seriously, it's definitely made by riders for riders. I have a lot to learn for this game to perfect it. I come from the Forza series where we're on 4 wheels all the time. Very excited to have found this game recently. Had a friend recommend it to me. I was a little apprehensive, but man, it is thrilling. Okay, last lap. Let's see if we can make any ground back up on this. I'm not going to be too sore if we, don't win this race, but come on, let's do a little bit better than last this time. Got really nicely down on the brakes there. Little too early on the power, too much power right away. Let's try to see if we can catch up to Diego Laguna here. I probably butchered that the concept of the accent on his last letter, but there we go. Around the outside, he still nicks it through. Man, how they just carry the speed through the corners here. I'm relying too much on the torque of this Ducati. Let's try to do the same here. Trying to stay with them, but man, they are smooth. Okay, let's try again here. Holding the outside, almost side by side on the exit there. I feel like we're making some good progress. We might be able to grab at least an 11th place. Oh, maybe a 10th or a 9th. What's going on here? Was I too late on the brakes? I'm going to assume I was way too late on the brakes there. That just did not go well. All right, let's try to carry some speed through the follow-through section after the corkscrew. Getting on the inside of Diego there for 11th. Run it barely tight there. Okay, I'm feeling good. We're side by side going into the final corner. Oh, that's just... Man. That's really embarrassing in all honesty. But let's just finish it off with a little bit of a wheelie here. Am I even up in the air? Yeah. Let's just finish off that tour race with a solid 12th place. Yeah, our best lap was trash. None of that went well, but there will be a lot of improvement as we go through this series. I thank you guys for joining us. We're going to now hop straight into the career with a few options.
You're about to receive a free bike to start
a CBR 300R, a Kawasaki Supermoto. Ooh, a beautiful Suzuki two-stroke there. That's fantastic. And a Triumph Street Twin. Oh, man. Okay, I do like this a lot. Man, I want one in real life one day. But I am going to have to stay true to my colors and go with that Triumph to, stay similar to my Triumph Daytona that I just absolutely love.
As well. And with Ride 3's 1,000 options, you'll make this bike
1,000 options. Unique. Oh man, this game has a lot to offer. I can already tell.
Take care of your bikes between races. Take your time to make yourself comfortable. Once you're ready, how about trying the career mode?
All right, let's see. Nice little lobby here. I'm assuming this is where the menus will be. And oh, they are making us customize our character. That seems kind of interesting. I guess I missed the surname there on that intro screen. You guys are probably yelling at me just before. Oh, they have a few different presets. I suppose this doesn't really matter too much. Interesting. Okay, let's click through it for a second. All right, I gotta say, it's kind of funny to me that you could change all of these home outfits and everything here. You won't ever see these. Like, let's be honest. We're gonna be in tracksuits the whole time, so I guess it doesn't really matter what I choose. I'll get something a little stylish, maybe. Let's see. That's not so bad. Sure. Add a little flair with our Alessian colors. That light blue. And let's check out our race outfits. Got a couple of options. You know what? I gotta say, I do really like the full racing suit, the full leathers. The blue accents don't look so good, but that helmet's way better. We'll just stick with it. Not too big of a deal here. We're gonna just move straight into some racing.
You're about to embark on an adventure. A journey into a world of passion, emotions, and challenge. You'll ride the most beautiful motorcycles ever created. These bikes are so incredible that they sometimes transcend their mechanical nature and reveal a soul worthy of the best riders. They hold inside the dreams and ideas of their creators, and their hearts of steel speak to our very instincts. Speed, style, adrenaline, or pleasure, whatever your nature. If you've come here, you belong to this world. Everything you've ever dreamt of is here before you. And no matter your goal, here you'll find the perfect companion to reach it. Welcome to the heart of your passion. Welcome to Ride 3.
Now to get nice and comfy with our Triumph not the Triumph Daytona, the Triumph Street Twin. Let's hop into the first race here. Looks like a small section of, not small, it's actually a pretty large section of the Nordschleife. Let's give it a shot. Let's just hop straight in. Why don't we?
The motorcycle can't be measured, but performance points will help gauge.
All right, we have $10,000 in the bank here. Let's see how our bike can stack up. All right, I think we have all of our race options in line here. Let's go onto the Nordschleife with the Street Twin. Let's get a better view. I like the in-helmet view the best so far. Tried a couple of different ones. I find the third person is just a little bit too distracting. But oh my gosh, we are just getting destroyed by all these other bikes. They have a lot more power from what I can tell. Ooh, they have more torque. That's what's going on. Here we go. Let's cruise right on by a couple of these guys up to 6th place. That's feeling pretty good. 183 kilometers an hour. Okay. This isn't feeling too bad, guys. Okay. I think we're going to have a good running here at the Nordschleife. Up the hill really quick. I think this guy's catching up, the Italian. Let's just kind of give him some space. He's going to squeeze through either way, I think. But we're up to now the high-speed bends. Try to keep it smooth here. Get some knee-down action, why don't we? All right, almost 200 kilometers an hour there. Let's ride the curbs, not extend track limits too much at least. And getting on the brakes a little early here. I like to be rather safe than sorry. I'm still learning how to really perform with the two wheels. And yeah, he just slots right on past me, similar to how they did it with the Ducatis. I don't even understand how they could be so incredibly smooth on here. But turn one, the typical turn one that I'm used to, at least from Gran Turismo and Forza games. Let's try to maintain this 7th position. Nope, straight down to 8th, but that's fine. Let's just get used to the bike, get used to the game, try to keep it smooth. Oh man, I think I'm getting rear-ended by 9th place here already. Oh, overcooking it just a little bit. Let's keep it off the wall. Okay, I think we have a little bit of space before the back markers catch up to us and we become the next back marker. All right, we're doing just fine here. Running the curbs, that's feeling good. Really starting to get used to this game. I was not vibing with it earlier, I'll be completely honest. Takes quite a lot of getting used to. Okay, down onto a small straightaway for a second. We can take a breath from all that tight cornering. All right, let's try to catch up to Ivan here, the Italian. This bike just doesn't seem to have the top speed. I wonder if it's a tires and suspension mix kind of thing that the other guys are doing so well with. I might need to look into some upgrades for the bike. As you guys can tell, I'm obviously pretty new to the game, so make sure to just let me know down in the comments how I can improve, if I need to be listening to this braking line really at all, because I'm not entirely sold on if it's accurate or not all of the time. But the tight corners, it seems to be doing pretty well, but those like long sweepers, I can't tell if it's necessary. All right, and also make sure to like the videos. That helps me out a lot. And there we go, 9th place. Best lap was, I mean, it was a sprint race, so who knows how good that really was. But we are up to $12,500. You know what? I'm going to endeavor now into upgrading the bike a little bit. See if we can keep up with the rest of the pack. And maybe we'll get in one more race before the end of the video here. So let's go straight back to that main menu. Go down to My Bikes and check out what's available for the Triumph. All right, engine, gearbox, brakes, and suspension. I'm definitely starting with the brakes and suspension. Try to upgrade these because everybody can get by me way too easily in the corners. They just dip down and they hold it there with absolute ease. No issues at all. I'm assuming it's similar to Forza, where the furthest to the right is the most powerful. Let's get some new brake discs as well. Why not? Feels pretty good. But I definitely think we need some power on top of it all because, man, just once... I mean, I had pretty good mid-range, but once we got up to the top speed, a lot of guys were catching up to me way faster than I was catching up to them. They were even running away at points, I would say. Let's put on this nice silver. The black blends in too much, I think. But that silver feels pretty good. What else might be worthwhile? Maybe some camshaft balancing? That seems to do a little bit of good for us. And we are down to $2,800. Like I said earlier, tires are some of the best things you could do to a bike or a car. Let's see what we can get on here. Straight up superbike tires? I don't see why not, but I don't know if they're necessary for this bike. This bike might not be able to really get anything out of them. So let's put on some super courses. Probably far overqualified for what this bike is running. But maybe it'll help us in the corners a little bit. And yeah, let's get in that one more race before we exit out of this for this episode. Hop into the career. Go over to the icons where we were earlier. I'm not even going to try that Nürburgring again. I was just getting obliterated. What do we have available? Okay, a few of these seem pretty positive. Alton Park, some sort of mountain ride in Spain. But Brands Hatch is the next one in line. Let's give that a shot on our Street Twin. Looking forward to this one. All right, here we are lining up at Brands Hatch. Let's try to get a better launch this time. I don't know what kind of revs are better, but oh, rest in peace, that clutch. Okay, let's see if we can stick with the pack this time because I was pretty appalled by our performance in that first race. All right, just carry it nice and gently through turn 1. Not take anybody out this time. That's feeling a lot better. We're up to 8th place. Not a terrible start. And get on the brakes. Ooh, kind of getting into the back of him. I maintained the brakes a little bit too long, I would say, but let's hold that outside, or sorry, that inside line through there. Oh, and we're on the grass already. This game is accurate, but tricky. Holy cow. Okay, we're going to find some improvement. We have only 2 laps to really do it. Let's just stay smooth. Keep it easy. Get on the brakes a little bit and see if we can sneak up on these guys through the inside of that final corner of lap 1. That's feeling pretty good, but wow, they just take off. Man, we just don't have any power in comparison to the rest of the competition. Maybe I should have done some more upgrades on the Triumph here. The little Street Twin, it needs some help. Grip is certainly feeling good though. I can really just throw it in that first corner. That wasn't so bad. All right, let's get on the brakes here. Not too bad. Didn't stay on them too long this time. Getting on that inside curb, using that outside curb, I feel like I really made the most of that corner. Here we go. Overcutting it just a little bit, but we are catching up to the main pack. Feeling a lot better there. All right, let's keep on going right through here. Not too bad. Just, thread the needle. It's not too difficult, but yeah, getting on the inside, threading that needle perfectly. That's feeling good. We're up to 7th place. How close are they? They're not terribly close, but man, they are just catching back up. Is that guy on Triumph as well? Man, I need his bike. He has the power. But man, we make it to 7th place. That's not terrible. That's feeling pretty good. And you know what? I think that's going to be a good way to round off episode 1 here. Didn't get a first place, no stars this time. Our lap time wasn't terrible actually. We would have made a slightly better position if we got a better launch. So not a bad start to the series. Guys, make sure to stick around for more. Subscribe and you'll get more of these videos. We're going to play this all the way through October and just really mess with this career, see what kind of bikes we can get to. Hopefully we can pretty soon have my bike, that Triumph Daytona. Really love that thing, and I hope to do a track day on it one day. Maybe this game will teach me a thing or two. Hopefully I can do that in the next couple months once it cools down. But let's go take a look. There it is. That's going to be our next goal, guys. So make sure to stick around for that next video. Comment what you think of the series if you're looking forward to it. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in to Election.